An agreement reached by the Ministry of Development Strategies and International Trade and an American firm has begun to court controversy.
American firm Sandler Travis and Rosenberg, also known as ST&R, based in Washington, D.C., signed an 18-month agreement with the Ministry of Development Strategies and Internal Trade on the 29th of July. According to the agreement, ST&R will represent Sri Lanka in Washington, D.C. before U.S. government agencies and the U.S. Congress, focusing efforts on educating officials on the peace process in Sri Lanka, exploring options for great economic and commercial ties between the USA and Sri Lanka, as well as identifying and expanding options for market access of Sri Lankan goods into the United States. ST&R has also been tasked with building better relations between Sri Lankan political parties and members of the US Senate, as well as aid in development of agendas in order to assist visiting Sri Lankan delegations. The Ministry of Development Strategies and International Trade has agreed to pay a sum of $630,000 for the services of ST&R over 1.5 years. A monthly retainer fee of $30,000 will be paid for the first and the last 6 months of the agreement, while a monthly retainer fee of $40,000 will be paid for the second 6-month period. The agreement also states that the US firm will require the ministry to submit a separate engagement if they are tasked with additional work which is not specified in the agreement.
I have the agreement here with me. It was mailed to the Voice Against Corruption. According to the agreement, the government has to pay $630,000 for the services of the firm over 1.5 years. That is equivalent to around 90 million rupees. What are they obtaining consultancy services for? Educating about the peace process in Sri Lanka. What qualifications do they have to do this? The startling fact is that even though this agreement came into effect on the 1st of July, the agreement itself was signed on the 29th of July 2016. You obtain consultancy services after entering into the agreement, not before it. Has the cabinet approved this decision to obtain consultancy services? Is there a proper program in place? How are they going to pay for this? Some of these agreements are like the actions of the government.